Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome again to another video where we are going to be unboxing the brand new Quest 3 that came out ago. I think it came out yesterday publicly, and then Meta started shipping those units like at cake. I just got mine today, as you can see right here, and we are going to go ahead and do the whole unboxing thing, and hopefully it's going to focus properly here. Sorry about the I don't know, the light in this room here. I don't have a proper lighting here going on, as you can see, and so I did my best to adjust the light, the brightness on the cameras, and of course my cameras are just probably the cheapest, worst type of camera that you can come across with. So let's not waste any time here. I guess the whole goal of this video is to do the unboxing, where I'm going to be showing you how the unit looks. We are going to do a quick comparison, side-by-side comparison with this unit and the Pico 4, just so you have an idea of the size difference, other stuff. I don't know. And yeah, then once we do the unboxing, I will try to, I don't know, maybe this weekend do some playthrough or some testing with some simulators, test the picture quality using the AirLink. I am not going to hop on immediately with virtual desktop because it's probably like 30 bucks, and I am not out to spending that money right now with virtual desktop, because I believe in the case of Quest, we don't have the same problem that we have with Pico 4 and the Stream Assistant, with the picture quality being horrible and just the whole experience being just, I mean, a mediocre experience, to be quite honest at this point. I think I hear people saying that the AirLink and the application that comes with the Meta, it's pretty good as far as doing like wire PCVR with the AirLink cable. I do have a USB cable, USB-C to Type A cable, which I am planning to use, or which I am going to use pretty much. Do all the testing. Uh, I don't know, test the picture quality by default, do some tuning on the resolution, just see what type of picture quality I am going to get with the AirLink from Meta. And then, if anything, if I find that there's probably something more that can be added as far as quality, then I'll probably consider buying the virtual desktop application. As you guys know, I've been using virtual desktop like full time with my Pico 4, because the stream assistant that comes with Pico 4, it's just horrible, pretty much. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the unboxing here and see what we get. As far as packaging, I think you guys have seen all this packaging many times already. I've seen a lot of uh, big streamers on YouTube basically unboxing their unit, and so you're not going to be seeing anything new here. I guess probably what you're gonna see new here is just the comparison between it and the Pico 4. And I will be right honest with you, like out of the box, wow, this thing is small. I mean, at least the packaging is relatively small. I remember my Pico 4 packaging, it was like probably this size and the same depth, I guess, but it was probably this size. So they did a fantastic job packaging this thing, because I believe this is not smaller than the Pico 4. I think this is about the same size, and I believe it's probably a little bit on the heavier side. I'm not really sure. Maybe this is a little bit lighter, but it probably feels a little bit heavier because of the I don't know, the strap that comes with it. It's not a hard strap as the one that we have with the Pico 4. All right, so I believe we got to do the unboxing through here. So let's go ahead and remove this thing from here. And be sure to hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. There's a lot of content coming up uh, with the Quest 3. To be honest, we're gonna be doing a lot of play around. I'm gonna actually test the hell out of this unit, because if I don't like it, I will probably return it to Meta, like probably within the first 30 days. I guess that's the return policy. I'm not really sure. First time buying from Meta in my entire life, so I am not sure how the experience goes. when it comes to returning stuff to them. Okay, so as you can see from here, let me try to put it this way. There is the Meta Quest, and we got some stuff going on here on this side. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to focus properly there. So you got some instructions, and I guess you gotta download an application or some other stuff. I have no idea. I'm gonna probably use my phone to scan the barcode or the QR code and see what's behind that one. All right, so let's start here with the controllers. And as you can see here, they are very light controllers and they feel very well made. Like the quality feels very nice. So yeah, just so you know, this is my second time owning a Quest. I used to have the Quest 2, but then I had problems with my IPD because my IPD is 70, and I couldn't get a very nice experience with the Pico 4. I mean with the Quest 2, because I believe the maximum that it could do was probably like 68 or something like that. And then we didn't have the IPD adjustment wheel, so it was a nightmare pretty much because you had to like, I don't know, you had like 3 fixed spots that you can do with the IPD. All right, so there you go. And I guess we just gotta, remove this thing from here. I'll take it off right now. This is probably the cover for the battery, so it doesn't rain on you, or it doesn't drain on you before you even use them. All right, pretty good stuff, guys. Looks good. Maybe it's probably good to do a comparison here between the Pico 4 controllers. So I'm gonna try to let me try to take out one of the controllers of the Pico 4, and I guess it's better for me to remove the strap from here. I guess. Okay. Right. So this is the right side. So I can better for me to on only on 10. So this is it. You can see from here the Pico 4 is smaller on the front side here where you got the buttons, and the Quest controller are a little bit wider. So about the size, they look about the same size, honestly speaking. You see here? Wow. Looks like Pico did a great job copying Meta. To be honest with you, they really did a good job, like at least following, I'm not gonna say copying, but I'll say just following a proper standard of making controllers. Because I'm gonna be honest, these Pico 4 controllers, they feel very high quality. I'm very surprised, like coming from a Chinese company, they did a great job with the quality of the Pico 4 controllers. I mean, I love these controllers; they just amazing. Anyway, we have pretty much about the same type of button layout. Yeah, everything like kind of like lands on the same spot, like my thumbs on a thumbstick. Everything just lands almost identically. You can probably use these two controllers with a VR headset on and not even notice that you're using one or the other. I mean, of course, you're missing here the ring. Is the one that we have here where they have all the lights for the tracking, for the inside out tracking. And I believe the tracking here are now some stuff that we have here. And I think you guys may have seen some videos leaking out of Pico 5 controllers. And they are just a carbon copy of these controllers right here, if I am not mistaken. So there you go. All right, so that's it pretty much for the controller comparison. So again, this is what we have right now. Looks very nice. Maybe I'll probably buy some of those, straps to be able to secure the controller on me. But in the meantime, I'll just be using like these cores here, just so I don't drop the controllers. All right, so let's just put them on the side here. And I'll just put them here on the side. And let's go ahead and take out the rest of the unit here, which I believe the only thing we have. Let's see what we have here. What do we have here? Probably the power unit. Oh yeah. All right, so here we got the UK power unit, and I am not in the UK. You see, I am in Ireland. But anyway, we use the same standard for the connectors here as they do in the UK. All right, so here we have the USB-C to USB-C cable, basically just for you to charge the headset pretty much. It's probably like a feet long or a meter long, so there's not much you can do with it. But if you're planning to do PCVR, you're probably gonna have to go buy a proper USB a 3.0 capable cable. I'll probably leave a cable down in the description that comes with the capability for you to connect it to a power source. So maybe you can, or maybe let me just try to give me 1 second. I'll show you the cable that I plan that I will try to use with the Quest for PCVR, and I'll leave a link in the description. So I show you something here. Just give me 1 second. Okay. All right, so we're back here. Okay, so let me show you this cable. I will leave a link in the description. Has no affiliates. I don't really care about like pennies. Like I don't care about that. I just want to show you what I'm using with the Pico 4. I am not really using this very frequently because the Pico 4 USB PCVR sucks with the stream assistant. But I bought it just to see, if Pico will ever improve that piece of, what it is, stream assistant. All right, so here we got that cable. I got it off of Amazon, Amazon UK, and I believe I paid like 19 pounds or something like that. It was not a whole lot. And as you can see from here, let me see if I can put my fingers in the proper spot. This cable comes with a this portion here where you can connect a power source, if you will. So pretty much what I am going to plan to do is something like this. So if I grab the Quest default USB-C cable, so this will go somewhere here pretty much. And then this other end will go on the power source. Like so. So this will go like this. And of course, this other piece from here, right here, this is what's going to go on the USB-C port on the headset. And then this will go on my PC on a USB 3.0. So what this is going to help me do is just do PCVR without the headset, dying on me because of like the battery draining. So this should keep it charged like constantly. I'm not sure how many watts we got here. Oh, this is only 18 watts. So I'm not sure if I am going to be able to maintain charge while doing PCVR here. In worst case, I'm gonna use another power source that I have, which is I think it is like 40 or 30 watts. I think it's 30 watts, like the one that comes with a Pico 4. And I believe it should be okay. All right, so anyway, that's what I plan to do pretty much on that side. So let's just put this cabling here. And again, here is the actual cable that I still have on a package here. Is a very long cable. I believe it's like 10 feet or something like that. And again, a very nice quality cable. And so, I mean, the few times that I tried this cable with the Pico 4, it never ever lose a single percent of charge. It kept the Pico 4 full charge pretty much when I was doing stream assistant. But again, the stream assistant, it's just a complete joke as far as picture quality. Plus the other problems that you guys seen on my videos. All right, so let's go ahead and take this guy out of here. I don't believe we have a whole lot going on here on the box anymore, aside from the warranty paperwork. Okay, so here we got the unit. The only thing that I am not very keen about, it's this, like, you know, substrap here, which is going to probably be a problem. Right, so let me remove. How can I don't want to break this thing here. So I'll probably need to, Jesus, I'm gonna probably need to take out this strap. Hopefully it's not gonna be difficult to put it back in. I don't want to break that because I'd rather keep that stuff. Oh man. Oh, there you go. Oh man, I'm just, Jesus, it was actually open here. I'm just gonna put it on the side. Sorry about that. So let's put this thing back where what it was. All right, guys. So here you got your sus strap. Again, I guess you got to do some playing around to get it tied up to your head size. Your head size. And okay, so let's see. Right. So you guys have seen a lot of unboxing, so we'll just walk through this stuff here real quick. Here you got your USB-C port, your power cable, some cameras for the inside-out tracking. Here you got some more cameras. I think this is the depth sensor here, and here you got more cameras going on. Looks like we got 4 cameras here apparently on each side. So how many cameras do we have? Looks like we got 6 cameras. That's a bunch of cameras, man. Gee. All right, so here you got your IPD wheel for adjusting the IPD, which is pretty good, pretty cool, I guess. And this is the charging spot if you guys decide to go for that 150 pounds charger, which is freaking insane. And here I'm assuming this is the volume rockets or the volume buttons here. All right, so on this side we got something that I'm looking forward to. This is something that we didn't have with the Pico 4, that we don't have with the Pico 4, and it is a audio jack, and that's pretty cool because that's gonna allow me to use my headphones here, which are pretty nice, open type of headphones, and yeah, looking forward to that. Of course, we got the built-in audio going on here. I hear people saying the audio sounds good, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, guys, that I do. I mean, you guys know that I do a lot of simulations, so I usually like to have my proper audio headphones on. Okay, so something that I am noticing as far as the lenses is that these lenses are smaller than the Pico 4 lenses. So I will leave this plastic on top of it because I don't want to scratch the lenses. But anyway, let me go ahead and do a comparison here with the Pico 4. All right, so here we got the Pico 4. And I guess, let me remove this thing from here. I am going to remove the prescription lenses. I will put them here on the side. There you go. Okay, so I'm not sure if I am going to be able, or if you are going to be able to appreciate the side difference. Maybe let me remove this from here. And let's see how we are able to remove this thing from here. How do we remove this thing from? Do we have to like hit this thing here? Okay, that was a little bit hard to remove. More than necessary. Okay, so here we got these side by side. We got the Pico 4 right here, and we got the Quest on the other side. Oh, Jesus. You know what, guys? I think the Pico 4 is actually heavier, especially because the battery thin. But it just doesn't feel like that because the weight is very well balanced since you have like the battery, the hard strap with the battery on the back side. In the case of the Quest, all the weight is actually right on the front. Hopefully that's not gonna be a problem for me. So as you can see from here, this is something that I noticed right off the back, and it's that the Pico 4 lenses are much bigger than the Meta Quest. So I am not sure how they are claiming to have like a wider field of view, because the Pico 4 has a field of view of 103 degrees, if I'm not mistaken, or below 104 degrees or something along the line. And the Quest, they're claiming to have 110 degrees of field of view, but the lenses, you can see from here, the lenses are much bigger on the Pico 4. Oh yes, they are much bigger. And also they are taller. Like the height, it's much higher, and I believe that's expected because the Quest has like 98 degrees of vertical field of view, whereas the Pico 4 has, I believe, 104 as well, or 103 or 2 degree, vertical degree. I mean vertical field of view, pretty much. Right, so just holding both of them like this, I am feeling that the Quest 3 is much lighter. This one is actually pushing backwards because of the battery being on the back side. And of course, I have all this other stuff here, like all this extra stuff, which is actually incrementing the weight significantly, I'm assuming. Right, so that's pretty much the side-by-side comparison. Let's see from the front side what we have here. We hold this guy here and this guy here. You can see that the Quest is much bigger on the front side, honestly speaking. So the Pico 4 is smaller, slimmer, and it has some nice ventilation vents on the front. I believe I'm talking about this right here, just so you know. So when you are playing like hardcore playing, you can feel the hexa, like the fan spinning up and like pulling out a lot of hot air, like exhaust, I'm assuming. And I believe we have the same or something similar on these vents or dents here of the Quest. Right, guys, so I believe that should be it for this video. Just a quick unboxing, side-by-side comparison of the controllers of the Pico 4 Hexa against the Quest 3, the brand new Quest 3. So the only thing that we have pending right now is for me to start testing this thing and see exactly you know, whether or not this is going to be a nice headset for me, if you will. So yeah, here we got the default facial interface. I am not a fan of this material. This looks to be the same as the one that came with the Pico 4, which was terrible. At least we can see here that we don't have that massive cushion that we have on the default facial interface that comes with a Pico 4, which was terrible. I don't know what face they modeled that with, but this one looks a little bit better. Hopefully this is not gonna be too harsh on the face. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it for this unboxing side-by-side comparison between the Pico 4 and the Quest 3. So stay tuned for more videos, comparison of actual gameplay, review on the picture quality. I don't have a proper camera, so I am not going to be able to do like a through the lens comparison. So don't expect that from me, because I don't have a nice camera to do that. I have a very old iPhone phone which doesn't have a proper camera either. So you're gonna probably just go based on my inputs, and yeah, that's all I can do pretty much as far as like showing you, or at least letting you know what the differences are between the quality as far as image or picture quality between these two headsets. All right, so be sure to hit that like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, just keep an eye out for future videos, because they'll probably be coming out this weekend here, coming up. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.